Hi everyone, this is Nancy with Our Treasure at Home, and if you haven't, like, subscribe, ring that bell for notifications, and this is part 2. So, what we've been doing, just trying to get back to our normal, what was my normal be, not hurting, but that's like, yeah, some days are good, some days are not so good, just have to enjoy life and just keep on going. I had somebody ask me, would losing weight help with my back issues and the hip and everything? Well, of course it would, but in reality, does it help? No. From December to now, I've lost 5 pant sizes and shirt sizes, and the pain's still there. I didn't tell y'all in the last video, but I'll tell you in this one. Did losing the weight help? Not really. That helps me, your mental, and you feeling good about yourself and everything, which is good. But my hip still gives out. Almost like I went to step off the sidewalk to go around to work on some of the plants, and when I stepped down, my hip came out and I just rolled down the hill. The good thing about it was I just put the scissors down, so I didn't have that in my hand, and when I went down completely, I automatically covered my head. So those training things kind of just came on into play, and I was able to stop myself. My son goes, Mom, if I go back on the camera and see this, I'm going to laugh. I'm like, go ahead, because I laugh too. It's just a shock. But okay, when it gets out, I can really kind of stop myself. Just wait a few minutes and keep on going. So I'm walking with the cane a lot more than, I had to. But I don't like using a cane, but hey, it is what it is for now. And I'm still saying I'm healed by Jesus' stripes. I'll claim that every single day. So, what's been going on over the weekend? Just looking at it. I'll back up. I think I told y'all. So real quick. My son and daughter-in-law left the job in the warehouse they had because they were going to get laid off. That was a big mess. And they went to a second one. My son got hurt. Almost had his thumb cut off. Then twice on the left, it was tipping over and he almost lost his life. So that was like the Lord saying, you need to go. I'm opening the door for something else. So they left that one, and sure enough, within 2 weeks, he opened the door for them to get a job they wanted. 3 days on, 4 days off, and they are having the best time of their life. So, not only better pay, better people, better hours. It's something they've been wanting for a while. So, when you've been asking the Lord for something, and it seems like it's going nowhere, just remember, He's working in the background, and I'm preaching to the choir, so don't think I'm just saying it to y'all. I'm saying it to myself. I remind myself every day. So, what I done over the weekend, I canned chickpeas, black beans, and kidney beans. I got like 6 cans of chickpeas, 8 of the kidney beans, and 8 of the black beans, and I already took it downstairs. I'm just like, I'm just not gonna go get them. And then the vegetable stew, we had some more. I got 5 cans of this. So, yes, I cannot have beef stew, so my son made vegetable stew for me again, and I was like, oh, this is great. Since I can't eat that great big pot, I'm going to can it for the winter time. Also, we went to a Korean store and got a Korean cabbage. They are oblong. They're like this long, about that thick. So the next time we go get some, I will do a video on that. So I decided to make some kraut, just to see what difference it is. Not a tangy like a regular cabbage. It's more of a sweeter cabbage. So I was like, I want to see what this is going to taste like, a sauerkraut. So I got 2 of these, because if I make a big jar, then I forget, and then I don't eat it all. So I got 2 of those going. We had 3 okras grow this year. So I found some more okra at the Korean store, and I am fermenting just to see how this is going to go. So I'll give it a few more days. And that was started that Friday. I should put a date on it. Anyway, I started like Friday or Saturday. Yeah, Friday I did this. So made my honey and garlic. That's so good. I don't know, that's good anytime. Honey and garlic. Keep the vampires away. So, and then one of my favorite things that I did this year in the back garden was the evening primrose. Oh my goodness, that is such a beautiful plant. I have a video. I didn't put it up, but I did a video because I wanted to see how long it took from when the flower started to open to fully open. It was 6 minutes. So I might put that on here or something. But I was just like, I don't know who would want to watch that, but you probably will. It's just like amazing. So I made some evening primrose oil, not for consumption, but for external uses. I started at 8/13/2021, so about a month. I'll give it another month and let it do its thing. So that's what I've done over the weekend. Now I was looking to see if anything else I wanted to show. The big news, some people know this, some people don't. Some people know on Instagram. I don't know if they caught on or not. Not caught on, but noticed anything. I have a drum roll. Started my own company. It is called C&H Defense and Tactics. It is not your normal defense and tactics. When people think of defense, you think of karate, going to a shooting range and everything. No, it's totally different. I will be teaching situation awareness classes here in Columbus, Ohio. And if you're not in Columbus and you're interested in classes, I am willing to travel. I have 4 days now that I can travel anywhere I need to go to give classes. If you have a group, an office, and people who want, this is not your normal class. Situational awareness is kind of like little keys and clues and elements that I've learned over the years, I was trained in, and I've kind of like want to pass along. I've been wanting to teach for a long time, and it's like the Lord is like, yeah, I know what you need to do. It just took me a while to figure it out. I've a little background. During the summer, I was reading business plan books and marketing. That's one I still probably could read just a little bit more about, but not right now. When I was listening to Elevation Church, one of Stephen Furtick's sermons, and it was like talking about going back to your first love, and I was like, well, that was Lord, I always wanted to be a farmer when I was like 6-7 years old, and I was like, I've tried that. And then it was like, no, what is your first love? And it's like, he just took my head, tilted it up, and I was like, there we go. You gonna say hello?
Hello.
Here she is. That's my baby girl.
No, not here she is. Here she is.
Mwah. You're so sweet. You getting some water?
Wait, you want to hear a joke?
Alright, let's do a joke.
Now, I don't really have a grandpa, but this is a funny joke. Last night, my grandpa had a nightmare so bad that he chewed his pillow to bits. And the next morning, I said, "How are you feeling, Granddad?" And he said, "I'm all right. A little down in the mouth."
She's been watching Mary Poppins. Mary Poppins.
Mary.
Oh, all right, go get you some water. So, yes, she came down. We all love her. So, it's like the Lord took my head, tilted up, because this used to be up on the shelf. Because what's this? I have my associate's degree in criminal justice, and I have my CSI certification. That's what she always wanted to do. I was like, I always wanted to be a cop, firefighter, EMT. So I've done those things. And part of the sermon was what he had now. So, what are you doing now? What do you have now? I'm like, well, what's changed? And I'm like, well, that's changed. I can't do those things anymore. You know, if I'm not physically able to lift up a stretcher and sit in a car for hours and everything like I did when I did private investigations. And he goes, but use what you have now. And I was sitting there thinking, and I was like, well, I started looking. And people teach people with disabilities how to defend themselves. There's nothing. You know, and I was like, ooh, the bells and whistles, the lights start going off. It's like, oh, okay. So I start doing research. That took a lot of my summer. Doing the research and looking and calling and finding out and what the laws are and everything. So I was like, okay, because I was going to do a shooting range. You know, everybody thinks defense and tactics. You know, guns, weapons, and everything. And I was like, oh my goodness, I felt like a roadblock after roadblock after roadblock. I was like, okay, Lord, what is this? I know you want me to use this for something. And the beginning of August, it's like something came across an Instagram feed or something. Yes, it did. I will give that credit. A company came across and they were teaching situational awareness. I was like, but their situational awareness is when it happens. Alright, so you're in a car and parking garage, you're in the car and someone comes up to your car, that tactics and everything. Mine are totally different. This is the stuff I've learned, I was taught, without giving too much away, to learn different key elements and everything. So I have a basic situation class and an advanced situation class. I'll teach you those elements. Advanced, we apply those elements and how to do all that stuff. You know, whether you're disabled, you're a kid, you're an adult, you can use these. Is it to avoid a situation? It could be. Could it be to help you in a situation? Yes, it can. All those things. So yes, I am very excited. I just got the website up. I will put a link to that down below, and y'all just be praying. I will travel. If you're not in Columbus, Ohio, and you have a group that hey, we want to learn about that, I will put the website down. You can email me. You can leave a comment down below. Just as I am very excited because I'm able to sit there and teach. Sometimes I wanted to do for a long time was teach, and now I can teach stuff that will help people even more so. So with that, I'm going to end it there. If you want to know, message me, down below, or you can email me and we can talk about it. Other than that, life goes on as usual. I am still doing as much as walking as I can so I won't get stiff, because if I sit too long I get stiff. If I stand up I get stiff. You just do what you gotta do. So if you haven't, please like, share, subscribe, ring that bell for notifications, and we'll see you next time on Our Treasure Home.